Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy and today I'm going to be doing a VOD review of one of my games. So last night we actually went on a kind of a crazy tear. I was playing on my alt account and I played 14 games. I won 13 in a row and then lost the last one of the night. So fortunately I didn't get the 100%, but that was a really crazy set of games. In any case, I wanted to pull up the full VOD and I'm going to go ahead and watch through this one now. I'm playing Lucario and I haven't actually done like a video, I don't think, talking about like early invade strats, but I'm pretty sure I'm playing like a standard Lucario build. Actually, I don't think I have Score Shield on because I don't have Score Shield on this account, so I'm using Scope Lens instead of Score Shield, and then Focus Band and Buddy Barrier. And I usually like to go for like the first 3 APOMs or so, so I stick around and then I just bolt straight over it. I don't usually go over the top, but we kind of killed this one a little bit slowly, so yeah, it wasn't great, but I usually just try to get over into the jungle and then I should hit level 3 by the time I get over there, and then this is where I start like messing with the enemy jungler. So this is just me trying to pull attention. I try to steal the buff, which I did get, and then I'll just like buy time. I stall out their jungle clear, I get really annoying, and if it's a Froakie, the reality is that I can usually kill them. So again, same thing. I've already messed up his jungle clear. Look at my jungler at the map right now. You can see that he's already finishing his full clear. This guy has gotten less than half his jungle thus far, and I'm still here. So I'm gonna wait. I see that it's low. Couldn't see the full health bar there, but I actually think I stole that one as well. And now I'm just chasing after him. And there's really just not a ton that he can do. I get the kill. I have the buffs. I have the energy, and now I'm getting his his core fish here. And then I'm just going to go to lane. So I'm not really sure how long this kind of an invade strat should last because I don't want to leave my laner alone for too long. But the reality is that our jungler should be ahead. And yeah, now the enemy jungler doesn't have his buffs. I just get to lane with powered up punch. So I was able to get a lot of experience and it could be worth it. And we have Lush here in the top lane. So Lush holding up the top lane for me, so I didn't feel like I was like throwing somebody else's game. But it should be worth it experience-wise, at least in the early game, to get an advantage. Now, I don't remember if this game is a game that we got Dreadnought, but if it is, then that's even better, because that means we have a really big advantage. But now it just kind of turns into laning phase. Now, the thing about Lucario is incredibly strong right now, in my opinion. Like, definitely needs a nerf, but the character is just crazy. So you can get away with a lot of stuff. You can get away with just being hyper aggressive and all those things. So you can actually see the Froakies in our jungle right now, but I don't know if that's going to work for him because I don't know, he might just get away. I didn't even actually notice that whenever I played, but he might just get away. Nonetheless, I'm already almost level 6 and we're just doing our thing in top lane, trying to trade out and get what kind of damage we can. This might turn into a kill just looking at it based on the damage. I think I missed that meteor mash. I remember that one. I was hurt by that. If I would have hit that meteor mash, I tried to get ahead of him and push him backwards a little bit, probably would have got the kill. So I don't have Score Shield. I think I actually just remembered here that I don't have Score Shield, so just going to back up. At 720, the bees will be spawning, so we'll be looking to go for those bees, but a lot of the early game was just, you know, traded for that initiation in the jungle, which I think worked rather well. So I'll be curious to see if I see the levels at all, but I might not be able to. So just save my powered up punch, get the big bee there, and nice. That's our thing. That's what we do. So I don't know if I go down. I might stay in off lane this one. I do that sometimes. I might go bottom. We might get Dreadnought. We might not get Dreadnought. So many things that can happen. So with the Ninetales still up here, I could probably just force this because the Ninetales can't really 1v1 me. Lucius heading down. We did just get Dreadnought, so our team is doing phenomenal this game. Their Greninja just died, and I'm in the process of already burning this, which is huge because you can use that powered up punch, wait for it to come off cooldown. Now I have another one. So all I have to do is let that get a little bit low, and boom, smite, steal it, use the execute. That's the power of powered up punch, and surf, and solar beam. Just a lot of damage there. So I don't need to be crazy here. It's just about like denying this from them. But with our Greninja here, and our Greninja is a high level, we can probably be pretty aggressive. So I'm going to throw my Bone Rush backwards because I know I'm not going to be able to stay here long. I'll throw it backwards, and then I just get out of there. So looks like we kind of overstayed a little bit, mostly just because we didn't have like our full team, but our Greninja's going in. He did use his ultimate, so they got a couple kills. The Rotom scored for 16, meaning that top tower is knocked out, and our Pikachu gets 3 kills with more scores coming out from our teammates. So really solid. I'm back in my top lane, just looking to farm. Doesn't really matter where I go here as long as we have someone in bottom lane. So Lucius holding down the bottom tower, so I don't have to worry about any kind of free caps in the bottom lane. And at this stage of the game, around this, like, you know, just above the 5-minute mark, you're just going to be farming and looking for the Dreadnought timer to pop up. So you want somebody that's covering both lanes minimum. So you see I'm kind of floating up here, Pikachu's kind of floating up here, and we will be looking to push toward that bottom lane in a little bit. So we can get aggressive here. I don't remember if this turns into a kill. Probably does. Yep. Oh wait, I forgot. I got my powered up punch frozen or whatever right before it went off. So now the timer is up on Dreadnought. We do catch out this Eldegoss. I don't remember if we get the kill here. I think we force a power or an eject button. Yeah, we force the eject button. So it's like, okay, that's cool. And I'm just gonna like farm my way down into bottom lane because why not? I can hit my level 10 out of this. So I can hit our level 10 out of this. We'll just run away. Oh no, I don't run away. That's right. Okay, I get taken out there, but that's fine. Like the timing of it. I probably could have just gone downward instead of trying to go north for whatever reason. I'm not really sure I made that decision. It was kind of silly. I could have literally just gone down into mid jungle. So definitely something to think about in terms of escaping. I have a lot of faith in my team here, and I see that they're getting kills. So I just come straight to top lane. Again, same thing. Don't want to give up any free turn-ins. So that's kind of a judgment call there. Like the safest thing I could have done is go bottom lane to help for sure guarantee that we get the Dreadnought. But we were super far ahead. We were getting objective, or like we've been getting every objective. I know that my teammates are strong, and I just made the call to just go top lane. So, you know, looking at the map, it looks like 3 or 4 enemies are on map. One's dead, so I know 4 of them minimum are accounted for. And this is a new call out that I've been kind of doing and just doing for myself, is like calling how many players are accounted for. So like right now, I know that no players are accounted for. There's no one on the respawn timers. There's no one on map. I have no idea where anybody is. And, you know, based on a little bit of context clues, you can kind of anticipate where they're going to be. So I have 2 enemy players on map. So like right now, I feel a little uncomfortable just looking at the map, knowing that our bottom lane is completely open. That could be like a free 30 or 40 score for them. So I might work my way down there, and or sometimes it doesn't always matter, especially when you're kind of stomping. It doesn't matter if they get like a 30 or a 40 score, but you don't really want to give up any free score. But with 3.5 remaining, you know, we're just farming now. This is like another like between objective lull section of the game where you don't really have to do a whole lot. But with some ultimates being popped here, we're still incredibly strong, so we can just fight. I think I try to say, I'm even like looking at the footage. I was considering using my ult for Buddy Barrier there, like in real time. I was saying like maybe I ult there for Buddy Barrier, but he didn't need it, so we just went ahead and saved that ultimate. So 1 minute left until the final 2 minutes. We do have the huge lead, which is going to be over 100 points. So like even if they score on the goals, it's not going to be a huge deal, but no need to let them score. We'll take out the Ninetales nice and quickly. She was just kind of out of position, and we're just hanging out here. So if we have an opportunity to pick off this Blissey, we'll definitely take it. I definitely get a little aggressive and push for her. This is way too far, by the way. This is way too deep a push at this stage of the game, but I don't know. With 2.5 minutes left, if I die here, it doesn't matter because like I'll respawn. Being in this deep is literally me just like solo, like duo queue flexing. Like there's no reason to be here at all. Teammates are fighting in the bot lane, and that's fine. I don't have to worry about them, but we just walk on out of there. So looking at the timing of it, Dreadnought, there's only 15 seconds left. We're probably not going to do it because we don't really want the debuff. We don't have a Wigglytuff to cleanse it. And 10 seconds left, there's not going to be another Rotom, so our team's incredibly pushed up at 205. We don't really want to lose anybody here, so that's why I'm just like holding this goal. You're going to see me play really close to the top L bush, or R bush if you want to call it that, or just playing close to the top in general, and just zoning off the goal. We should have teammates doing that on the bottom. Blastoise is being aggressive. He even used his ult, so he might get that score in. We have 3 accounted for. I just saw Greninja 4 accounted for with 2 on the death timers. So there's only 1 person unaccounted for. So Blastoise gets the extra 100. So now we're definitely good. And at this point, we just kind of chill and wait. So, you know, pretty clean game when you can get this far ahead. Even now, I'm pulling back up to top lane because I don't need to fight. You need to know, this is a really important tip. You need to know when to be aggressive and when to allow yourself to be bored. Winners know how to be bored, and the reason I say that is because there are certain times where like I could chase this kill, maybe he runs all the way back to base, but guess what, they might score, they might get Zapdos. So know when to allow yourself to be bored. Know when that you can chase, or when you should chase. A minute remaining, we still have huge lead, so we don't have to do literally anything at all. I do see that my team's taking a little bit of damage, so I might pinch in here, and now that they're starting it, it's like, okay, I'm probably not going to let that Garchomp do what he's not even doing anything, so I don't really have to matter. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Pick off the Ninetales, cool. Hug back to top lane. Look, I'm moving my camera to get more information, but I'm hugging back to top lane. I don't want her to get that, but she does have score shield, so I'm not going to stop it. But 54 doesn't matter at all. we had the huge lead, so it makes no difference. She didn't have the score shield, I probably would have stopped it, but I was a little bit far, and she was smart for positioning herself on the high end, and here we are. It's at about a little more than half health. I want to push in and fight the players, so I'm trying to get in there to fight the players. I'm gonna use my ultimate just to try to like quick burst, and now I'm holding my powered up punch waiting for the damage to get low, and boom, we smite it with the execute. So the strength of the powered up punch, they were able to kind of like lightly 50-50 it, but not really. It was probably mostly us and like our own Blastoise like doing damage to it, AoEing and things like that. Going ahead and score, dump in our extra 100 just in case, but we know that we had a huge lead. So a pretty textbook game, I'd say, that kind of shows off the like early engage, or like the early invade strategy, shows off like a pretty like simple closeout. You can see kind of the nuance of me like defending the top goal, but also like knowing my limits. And like I said, the big tip, and probably the big takeaway from this kind of a VOD review is know when to allow yourself to be bored. Don't overextend and chase fights in the last 2 minutes when you have some massive lead. There's really no point. You have to be disciplined, and that's how you can climb. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I definitely do appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to be kind to one another, tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.